Hey everybody. I was just on the Facebook group and I had come across a video that Matthew Wilner posted today about injuries and how they made him the negativity creep back into his mind and stuff. And I'm dealing with an injury as well, so it kind of hit home for me. Yesterday I was on the track and I walk really fast around the track because my knees are kind of bad, and so I haven't tried jogging. So I was walking, and in the seventh lap, all of a sudden my ankle just started to hurt out of nowhere. And immediately all the negative thoughts came in, like, oh, this means you're not going to be able to do anything anymore, as if this was going to be something that was terminal. But that's how my mind goes, unfortunately, kind of snowballs. So I was just doing my last 2 laps around the track thinking, okay, this is it. These are the last 2, you're screwed, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. And, so I came home, I already had in my mind I would ice it and try to, do what I could. But, trying to fight off all that negative self-doubt in my head. And so I kind of just iced it through the evening. And then I had trouble sleeping because I was kind of stressed about it. I kept just saying to myself, look, we'll work around it. When DDP says, modify and stuff, that's what you need to do. So woke up today and I was even scared to get out of bed because I figured that's it, I'm going to step down and I'm going to be in excruciating pain. But luckily it just kind of was achy and it wasn't super painful. So I said, all right, I'll do a lesser workout today, less time to work out. I usually do either 50 to an hour. So today I did a 45-minute one. It was an intermediate one, but I did modify heavily, especially for the one-legged stuff. And it wasn't so much that it was hurting severely. It was more I was gun shy about it. I was really scared I would do something and that would be it. So I did do it, and it actually went well because I usually don't even get my heart rate up as high as I did. And I think it was just because I was trying to engage so much more to account for the things I wasn't doing, engaging where I could. And so that was good, but I was still just having really negative self-talk, of course you do this, this would happen to you, this is what always happens, you get into something, it's going well, and then something goes wrong, which is really how my life has been. I've spent my entire life in fight or flight mode, and my modus operandi since I was a child was flight, because fighting was just not an option. But this is kind of been pushing me more to no, you need to fight back, and not necessarily in the just giving, just push yourself and work through it, no pain no gain thing, but more fight back against your brain and all the negative thoughts. And so I thought to myself, look, we'll see how you feel after the workout, and we'll see how you feel later in the day. If you want to go try a walk or whatever, we'll see what happens. So after the workout, my ankle was not bad. It was, kind of just it kind of felt just a little bit iffy. So I ended up, I iced it for a little bit, and then I decided to go out and do my walk. But instead of walking fast, I just kind of walked at a normal pace, to, just get the heart rate up a little bit and not to put too much pressure on the ankle. And it's not bad. I mean, I came home and I'm icing it right now, and you guys are going to laugh. But this is the setup here. Don't judge me. I don't have an ice pack. I guess I have to get one. But I'm using some rando ice pack that my husband got in his steamed crabs he ordered. So I just kind of did what DDP says and made it my own. I just used the old day spandage and tried to do what I could. So yeah, I'm just hanging out and chilling out, and I'm happy that it's not as bad as I thought. But the reason I wanted to make the video is because, Matthew, I went immediately to the negative. And in the past, I would have just said, well, that's that, sayonara, I'm off, I'm done. But instead, I said, no, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to do all the right things. And worst case scenario, you have a sprain or something, or you have to sit out for a while. And I would, and I'm okay with that. I have to give some things time, and it's not it doesn't mean it's over. In the past, to me, it would just mean, that's it, I'm done, it's over. And this time it didn't feel like that. It felt okay, let's see what happens. rather than me jumping to the conclusions I normally would, I was more like, let's just see what happens throughout the day, and we'll just manage and, you know, modify just life where we have to make this ankle better. And luckily that's working so far. But like I said, again, that wouldn't have been my, you know, modus operandi in the past. Mine would have just been like, well, you know, like just as everything else, it's, you know, it's over. But so it's nice that this whole program and stuff is kind of like giving me that kind of feeling that I don't, like, that doesn't have to, like, an injury doesn't mean the end. An injury, like, things are gonna happen. This is a long life term of, like, you know, long-term life event. This is gonna, you know, I'm gonna do this forever, and I have to know and come to terms with the fact that there's gonna be injuries, and I'll make it through them. Like, they're not permanent. And I don't have to run anymore. I can fight back against this crazy negative brain that I have grown up with. So yeah, so kind of like a non-scale victory for me, just like overcoming that and actually, you know, continuing on. And you know, if this ankle gets worse, I will just like give myself some time off. But you know, I have 2 more workout days before my rest weekend. I mean, I usually end up taking a walk both days, but I might have to, you know, take a break this time because of the ankle. So, and I'll do that, and that's cool. Like, I can do it. It's not a big deal. So anyway, thank you, Matthew, for your video, because it kind of like, it's nice to know that other people feel the same way you do and are dealing with similar things. So it was really good to see that, and it kind of helped me out today. Like, I needed a little bit extra. So yeah, so and everybody's posts are, you know, always super inspirational to me. And I finally like realized that there was like a DDP yoga Facebook group as well.